Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to Let's Read About the Presidents. Today, I did three videos this morning, and now we're going to do three videos, or three presidents. Yeah, three videos, three presidents tonight. And we're going to start with number 12. Number 12. And his name is Zachary Taylor. He was a less than one term president. He was president for 2 months because he also died in office, just like William Henry Harrison. And but he was born on November 24th, 1784, or in Orange County, Virginia, not Orange County, Florida, not Orange County, California, unfortunately. But he was born in Orange County, Virginia, and died July 9th, 5 days after Independence Day, 1850, at the White House. He was called Old Rough and Ready. His religion or faith was Episcopalian, no higher education. His only profession was a soldier. He was a career military officer for 40 years, almost 40 years. That's a long time. He entered as a first lieutenant and retired as a major general. He served in the War of 1812. He was part of the Black Hawk War. We read about that. The Second Seminole War and the Mexican War. His father was Richard Tyler. His mother was Sarah or Sally Dabney Strother Taylor, excuse me, Richard Taylor. Richard Taylor, that sounds familiar. His wife was named Margaret Peggy McCall Smith, and they were married near Louisville, Kentucky. Married in 1810. So they were married 40 years. Children included Anne McCall, Sarah Knox, Octavia P. Taylor, Margaret Smith, Mary Elizabeth Taylor, and Richard Taylor. Like Mr. Harrison, Mr. Taylor did not fulfill a term. He was a Whig. He died in office. His vice president was Millard Fillmore. The election of 1848 electoral vote, 163 for Taylor, 127 for Lewis Cass. Lewis Cass. So let's see. 30, I want to say that's 34 votes in between. Popular vote for Mr. Taylor was 1,360,967. For Cass, it's 1,222,342 votes of the popular vote. Mr. Zachary Taylor's cabinet included John M. Clayton as Secretary of State, Secretary of the Treasury William M. Meredith, Secretary of War George Crawford, Attorney General Reverdy Johnson, interesting first name there, Secretary of the Navy William B. Preston, Postmaster General Jacob Collamer, Secretary of the Interior. First Secretary of the Interior was Thomas Ewing. Tyler, excuse me. Tyler was a descendant of England's King Edward III. Did we know Taylor voted for the first time when he was 62 years old? Prior to that, he had not voted because he was constantly being transferred to different locations and did not have a permanent voting address for his military service. No, unfortunately, no Supreme Court appointments, but we do have a Battle of Buena Vista. On February 23rd, 1847, Taylor impressed his men with his courage at the Battle of Buena Vista. One wrote, I must mention one circumstance that happened there, which shows the extraordinary coolness of General Z. Taylor in battle. He saw a small cannonball coming directly toward his person. Instead of spurring his horse, old Whitey, old Whitey, out of his way, he coolly rose in his very short stirrups and permitted the ball to pass between his person and the saddle. So it went between the legs. And according to that, it looks like it didn't hit the horse. That's good. State of the Union. U.S. population in 1849, 23,191,876. National debt in 1850, 63,452,774 dollars. President's salary still the same. Number of states in 1850 not changed from last, which was 30. Did we know? Here we go. Did we know Mr. Taylor refused to be inaugurated on a Sunday? So David Rice Atchison, the Senate's president pro tem, unknowingly served as an unofficial president for a day. Oh gosh, that's funny. Oh, good luck, Mr. Atchison. I like that. They want to be inaugurated on Sunday. Should never be inaugurated on Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, for crying out loud. But that was a good decision. Did we know sometimes White House visitors would take home an unusual souvenir? Horse hairs from Whitey, the president's old army horse, that was kept on the White House lawn. We have a little thing here. The Clayton-Bulwer Treaty on April 9th, 19th, 1850. Concluded between American representatives John Clayton and British plenipotentiary Sir Henry Bulwer, Bulwer, could be pronounced Bulwer, W as a V. On April 19, 1850, the Clayton-Bulwer Treaty was mainly concerned with eliminating any rivalry between these two nations in building a canal in Central America. Some in the United States, however, were displeased with the wording, which denied either country exclusive control over the said ship canal. Future negotiations resulted in attempts to remove the stipulation, but it would take 50 years before it was replaced by the Hay-Fontefonte Treaty, which stipulated the rule of the neutralization with the Panama Canal. And that's it for Mr. Taylor.